I buy a big green motor. That'll make it a little quieter.
A little bit. Uh-oh.
I know the thing's pulled out of that.
Some rivets to replace at some point.
We got a front bumper and we got a back bumper. What the heck are we doing with the ambulance? I am driving it down to John's place to go. He's working on the Mercedes again today. And I don't have a van because, oh hi. Because she's taking the shop van and my van has no gas tank in it. So if you missed the little ending clip yesterday, Daryl's doing some work on here. It's got no gas tank. So my home's parked here and we're gonna attempt to take this thing 1 hour down island. Daryl's put the windshield wipers back on. We're gonna get rid of some of this dirt. Well, I'm not sure on that one.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're just on this side.
Wish me luck.
I'll make it. I got a good feeling about it.
Wish me luck. She sounds good though. Are you ready, Cruzy? Are you ready? Wanna go for a big rip in the ambulance? Dude, I'm so excited about this and nervous all at the same time. Let's go. Everything's good. We're full on fuel. All the gauges look good. Engine's nice and warm. No engine lights on, that's the airbag light. That's on because Cruzy's seat's unplugged right now. It's official. Hey Cruzy, making yourself comfy? This thing just drove an hour down island and did a great job. I am so happy with this thing. Yeah! That was a success. Come on, Cruzy. Come on. Cheers, 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 cheers. Check it out. Now I even got you a little map for the front, bro. Hey, that's for you. Come on, up, up. There you go. Huh? Home sweet home. Looks so clean like that.
It does, doesn't it?
So my original plan when I got these inserts was to leave them like that because I was thinking that we were probably going to have some Baltic birch inside the build somewhere, and then I decided to go bamboo, and that changed the whole changed all this stuff. John's going to attempt to material wrap all of this stuff too as well, so it'll be gray on gray on gray on gray.
We're gonna have an electrical outlet in here. I was kind of thinking as high up in this corner as possible.
Yeah, that works.
Because that's not likely gonna get buried or covered. Whereas the lagoon needs to be mounted a little bit lower. I'll cut that square out of there anyway. And then this stuff here, I was thinking of, so I'm almost thinking of taking the stereo stuff back to here. Yep. So that it's in the base of the other cabinet. This one here will get...
Yeah, because like this stuff here goes to the bench anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So it can come out into that
Yeah.
toe kick because it comes out into the bottom of the bench.
Yeah. So I always try, when I don't mount the table in the middle of, like I don't mount this in the middle of the tabletop, I mount it on the side so that you can have different variations. So I can be closer to you, but my thinking is we're closer to the bench. That way you can fold it near the seat and have like more counter space.
Come on. We made him all that, and that's where he's... Whatever makes him happy. Uh-oh. Look at that bag. Still got some steam in it.
Yeah.
John said his wife made muffins this morning. Ooh. Ooh, that was so good. All right, as I'm sitting there in the front of the van, I just had a thought. So my original plan was to do strips down the whole ceiling, like bamboo or something like that, because I always thought it to look kind of slick, and then running some LED lights on a couple strips here with some little pot lights in the middle. But as I'm sitting there in the chair thinking about this black hexagon stuff, because it'll be black on the gray fabric, and John just brought up the idea of doing hexagon in the top section here. That way when we open up the cabinets, well, there'd be no cabinets there, but when we open up the cabinets here, it'll have that durability of the hexagon behind it, and then in here will be something else. And I was just sitting here thinking, well, maybe if we do that, cabinets will come to, not there, but cabinets come to here, then it'll be fabric, and then just do black hexagon here. That stuff. All the way down the center, run the 2 LED light strips front to back as far as they can go, and then do pot lights in the middle, the little round, well, fairly decent round ones, to light up the whole inside of the house. I'm gonna go online, look at some pictures of what I was originally gonna do with doing all the slats, but I think that just might be super slick looking. Black on fabric, on wood, on fabric, with the black on the bottom. We've taken to Google to look at black Sprinter ceiling.
Waiting
looks really good.
Like, I don't think you need any more insulation under there.
You had a point though with like a backer strip. I don't, you know. There
Well, I
is
still will
something to be
do a
said
little
to that,
block.
Yeah, it's proud here.
Yeah.
and
Oh, it's going to be
like
a
so.
bugger. to
It's
dial
real
it in.
so close.
But I'm going to cut another strip like this. How wide can I be? I'm just going to make another one like this, and then I can kind of scribe this guy
Yeah.
to what I need to, because I know right here I need to take out 3/8 of an inch. Yeah, in a perfect world, I get this gap dialed in, and then this gets attached to the panel.
Yep.
So when you pull the panel off, it's
the whole
part
thing
of
comes
it.
perfect.
And when I look down here, John, it looks like that's got to be trimmed in. Don't get sensitive. It's not in a.
Yeah, I mentioned the idea to Andy about my last minute thought about the ceiling. Andy's like, no. The thought was to do the slats on the ceiling. Andy's got the whole build in his brain so he can see the whole project. And doing the whole black on fabric, he's like, don't do it. Let's do the slatted ceiling. It'll look way better.
So header height. Actually,
Well,
it's just because
That's
you
the,
go up or
the
down.
concern. I think we go down.
Well, which is bed height? Is mattress height?
Well, that's the problem.
Well,
There's a few concerns with that I have to address. Yeah, the main thing is whatever the shower height is, that's the height. It's rough size of the shower.
Yeah.
The bed has to sit above it. So the bed is going to be sitting 31 at the very bottom. So the deck is probably going to be 33. So 31 from here is up here.
And then the mattress.
And then the mattress, however thick you go.
That'll probably be 6 somewhere in there.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
That's crazy.
that's looking good. So those panels there will be covered in the gray fabric. He's just trimming them out right now. Look at that. And these are the bolts here that go into the L-track. So I've never used these before, but here's my guess. That goes over there. This goes over, sinks into the two side holes there, and locks itself in there. Then these go over top and secure it in. So we're definitely going to do the black hexagon on the top side here. Because think about this. It's not going to matter so much over here because it'll probably be clothing and stuff in this cabinet here. Clothes isn't going to wreck the tweed fabric behind it. But imagine having this stuff up in this upper section over top of the kitchen. And all of a sudden, for some reason, I got cinnamon up there and the cinnamon container goes and it's all over the tweed. So I think John's right. Doing that black hexagon behind the cabinets will be beautiful. The only thing I'm a little bit held off with is in areas that will probably still be visible, like above the bed. This section here, because there'll be fabric there, you're gonna see this because we're probably not gonna cabinet this side because when you're in bed, you kind of want to have as much head space there as possible. And I'm not sure if we're gonna cabinet up here yet either. We haven't quite ironed out the design in here yet. We definitely have the layout on lockdown on where everything is going to go. This will be the bed, 54 inches wide. This will be the kitchen, doing a little seating area, a table so we can have a place to sit down. Great big desk here, stairwell for Cruzy Bear up into the bed, and a shower that folds down right there, and a little tiny step for me to get up into it. I bought a step already. It's at my shop. It attaches to the shower, and that's it. Nice big office chair right there. But yeah, I think the black hexagon behind those cabinets is a really smart idea. John got this stuff all trimmed out. It looks really good. He's got it knocked back to the curve of the wall. And I think he's still working on this piece there. All of this will be covered in the gray fabric. That back piece and all of this stuff here too, then attached to the gray wall. So it'll just be fabric on fabric on fabric. So here's some images here of what I wanted to do on the ceiling. Doing the bamboo slats. Looks so good. Except for these builds here don't have any upper cabinets. Mine will be lots of upper cabinets. Because that's one thing I've definitely learned living in a van. Upper cabinets saves floor space. Like all of these guys have nothing on the upper cabinet side. Yeah, so this is probably going to be more in the realm of mine. So it'll be bamboo with the black and the slats on the ceiling, not the walls there. So this right here is probably more of what my build is going to look like. That right there looks like bamboo or something like it, with all of the gray cloth over there in the middle. All that black and stuff on the bottom side will be hidden in the garage. But that's probably more of what we're going to expect when we get to Ontario and Andy starts putting together all the cabinetry. That is beautiful. Yeah, I had that thought today about the ceiling because we have black hexagon here. I mean, we could do the black hexagon on the ceiling, but when I messaged Andy, I'm like, And now seeing that, yeah, maybe that's a better move. That looks super sexy. So yeah, if you see what they did in there, so there's the pod, all covered in fabric. And then the mattress stops there. All they did is they put a little foam extension in there, just so when you put your pillows back there, the pillows don't fall in the hole, creating the extension. You do that on the head and the foot side of the pods, like down there too. So you have a little bit more foot room. Instead of like getting a weird custom mattress that you gotta like poke in there, you just make little foam pieces like that. It'll work out great. That's a wall template right there.
Well, it'd be nice to get a new piece of this. This is driving me nuts, John.
Well, that's good. And there isn't enough to...
So what John's gonna do now is gonna trim around the edges so it all rounds it all out, and
Yeah,
it looks great. So it won't be square like that. He's gonna round it so it rounds the same thing, but it looks really good. So John just measured it. 6 foot 5.5 from point to point.
I mean, it'll get a little thinner, but not much. I mean, that's...
Oh, 6'5". It's still huge.
Yeah, 6'5.5".
I'll take it. Yeah. It's taller than me. That was satisfying today, John. It looks great in here. So yeah, next they're just gonna wrap up those pods and stuff. Then they're gonna start doing the fabric on there, which is the part I'm excited about. I'm excited to see what those look like all wrapped in fabric. Yeah, that part's gonna be pretty wicked. There's a lot of progress in there today. I didn't think the walls were gonna come together that quick. All right, up the big hill. Heck yeah. I think it's cool that people still look at this big old Lambo, even though it's just what it is. Not finished, paint all it's kind of whacked out. And people still drive by and like, yeah! That was weak. Normally they pack these bowls full. Come on, Freshie. Daddy's all fed. What do you say we go to the pet store, top you up, and then we'll go home, okay? Where's he going? Grab a bath. Come on. You're not gonna like me, bro. Crazy. I know. Come on, up. You got this, bro. Hey, Crazy, you're all nice and white again. Super happy and proud that ambulance performed so good today. Hi, you ready to go home? Come on. Let's go home. Hey, what was Daryl doing with the house today? Hey, what was he doing? We gotta move everything, buddy. We gotta sleep in here tonight. So Daryl, as you guys know, pulled the gas tank out of here. And I think today, I don't know if he got it started yet. He did. We're replacing the power steering box as well. That's that one right there. This one was new. It went in about a year and some ago and then started to leak. Yeah, I don't know what caused it to leak or whatever, but it was everywhere. Look at the color of that arm and then how dark it is right there. It was just pouring down all over the place. So we ordered a new one. It should be in here tomorrow. Then I think Daryl's waiting for one more part. And this thing should be ready to go out for one good test drive. If everything's a go and those bumpers arrive. Oh, and Andy shipped out the cabinet fronts. They should be coming in any time now. I think the last bumper and Andy's thing should come in at the same time. Then that bad boy's going up for sale. And we get to move into that Mercedes. It's coming so close. Every time we go down to John's, it just gets a little bit closer. So they're going to take a few day break to work on something else. And then they're back on mine at the beginning of next week. So I don't know what we're going to do for the next few days. We'll hang out and do something. I don't know if we're going to have a home or not. You'll have to come back tomorrow and find out if we got a home back or not. All right, guys, double V's up. I got to bring my home down because it's time for bed. Good night, everybody.